So in this video, we're going to learn about uploading our website to the campus's hosting server. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure you have your website and kind of make sure you give it like a shorter name rather than a really long name. So this is a perfect naming convention. And this should be your root folder. And take out all the extra PSD files or any files that you're actually not going to be using for your website. That's step one. Then you want to make a folder called upload and put your root folder inside of that folder. So it should basically look like this. Upload, you open it up, and here's Sarah's files right here. If you have your own hosting server, you do not need to do this part. So that's just because we're using the campus's servers. So the next thing I need to do, I need to define my site. So this part is really important. So I'm going to click on project 1. I'm going to choose edit. And here from the local site folder, when I click it, I want to make sure to click on the upload folder, not this folder. Guys, so that's very important, and that can cause a lot of confusion. You want to make sure to click on the upload folder that contains Sarah's project 1 folder. You want to say choose, you want to save it, and actually I'm going to go back through this setting, click on the server, and now we're going to assign the path to the external server. And there's a couple of different ways that you can do this part, but I just chose to do it this way for now. You want to click plus and fill this information based on what I've given you, this file that I've given you, which is located in the class lectures page, connecting to remote server. So the first part is connection should be FTP. The second part is the SWS CSUDH, so you want to just copy this. Make sure you don't get any extra spaces in there. Paste it there. The second part would be the campus and your username. And I'm just going to fill it in first, and then this would be the final URL. And then and the root directory should be just your username. So I'm going to ask Sarah, would you mind just coming up here and put your password here, and then also put your username and / where it says root directory. So password here, and then that thing.
And then the username here too.
Yes, please. Also, it should be, go back to DH Campus.
Mm-hmm.
Click this file. So it should be campus, or is that, yeah, so campus, and then you want to make sure you have that / in here.
Oh wait, that one's the username.
And so what is your username here? Put your
okay.
username here.
Okay.
And make sure. So when I just test it, perfect. Thank
And
you.
then here as well. No?
Yeah, we do good. It tested fine. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, so then we're gonna say save, and you want to say okay, and you want to say done. Once we get to this panel, from your files and panels option, you have a tab that looks like a double layer. And if you look on the top here, it says, okay, I'm pointing to your project 1, but you're in the local view, which means that all the files, you can just see it on your own computer and nobody else can see it. So when I click on this icon there, and here basically it gives you the option of connecting to the remote path. You can click on this link, or you can click on this little switch here. So either or, yeah, they both would work. So now this is Sarah's root folder on the remote. So once you've defined your site, you want to make sure, let me just go back to where we were. So this would be the local view. You can click on this little icon to expand it. And we are actually already connected, but if I wasn't connected, you'll just you want to click on this icon here, or there would be a blue link that you'd click over here. They both would work the same way. And all you have to do, you can either drag this and just choose this icon that has the up arrow, which means upload, or you can just drag it. And then when you get this message which says, do you want dependent files, you want to say yes. And then basically it's going to give you an update, and now your website is online. And the way that you want to check that, you want to highlight this path and just sort of replace, oops. So I'm going to put this here, and then, so Sarah, what was your campus username? SYUM1. And then the folder that we were working with was this folder. That you want to put the name of that folder. So whatever that name was, and then you would want it to index.html, because that's the page that it works to load your files in. So this is how you upload files to remote server from basically the setup that the campus has provided for you. Like I said, if you get your own hosting server, is actually you're going to bypass at least like 3 steps, and